For the first time since the pandemic began in 2020, the Supreme Court reopened its doors to the public and began the new term with the familiar sight of people standing in line for hours to hear oral arguments. The court also has removed the barricades it erected in May as part of ramped-up security after the Dobbs opinion leak. Last month at a conference, Chief Justice John Roberts admitted the two measures made for an unusual and difficult year.
It was gut-wrenching every morning to drive into a Supreme Court with barricades around it.
But perhaps even more concerning is the public's growing mistrust of the court. Worries, especially on the left, that the court has become political. Last month, a Gallup poll found just 40% of U.S. adults approve of the court, a record-tying low. Roberts took on those concerns at the conference, saying it's always appropriate to critique the court's opinions, but he called out those who question its legitimacy.
I don't understand the connection between opinions that people disagree with and the legitimacy of the court. If the court doesn't retain its legitimate function of interpreting the Constitution, I'm not sure who would.
On Monday, the newest Justice, Ketanji Brown Jackson, took the bench. The court now has 4 women justices for the first time ever. The justices have loaded this term's docket with high-profile cases involving race, elections, and religious liberty.
There's a Colorado law that prevents me from continuing with my work.
A Colorado wedding designer is contesting a law that prevents her from refusing to work on gay weddings.
Although this one has a lot of religious liberty implications, at its core, it really is a First Amendment free speech case.
Zach Smith from the Heritage Foundation tells CBN News this is the next step after the Masterpiece Cake Shop case that the court previously ruled on.
This one involves website creation. It much more squarely tees up the First Amendment free speech issues. And so I think it'll be very interesting to see what the justices do with this case.
Another case pits Yeshiva University, an Orthodox Jewish school, against a group of gay students wanting to form a campus club.
Unfortunately, this is the conflict we're seeing more and more today, a conflict between what are supposedly neutral laws and the religious liberty interest of those who are subject to those laws. And this is a question the court, I suspect, cannot avoid for much longer.
One piece of unfinished business for the court, finding out who leaked the draft opinion of the Dobbs abortion case. Justice Roberts ordered an investigation, but so far there's been no update. Reporting from Washington, Abigail Robertson, CBN News.